You don't need all that. Just right the way you are.
Is there any karaoke around tonight? Now you say you're lonely. Growing old was the furthest thing from my mind.
And received a lot of good critics. It's your second movie. How do you feel?
I feel a little relieved and a little overwhelmed. I think the word that I was describing to Sam last night on the eve of the film opening was that it's very unreal. It doesn't feel very real. It just feels surreal and unreal. And I'm just sort of trying to manage my emotions, but the response seems to be great. I mean, people seem to really be responding to the film, and the critics seem to have, for the most part, really responded to it. And I'm very proud of this film, and I hope it gets out there. I hope people go and see it.
Mr. Elliot.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of time since that movie for lifeguard, do you still keep the red shorts?
I've got a T-shirt or two that I wore in that movie, but I don't think I have the red shorts, no.
Okay, you were very similar, are you, to Bill?
I think there's probably things about me that are similar to Bill, although I think he was probably a nicer guy, and you know, on some level.
The film industry has changed a lot. Now the commercial movie with a lot of explosion and cars, you know, flying over, are the most popular. But the old school actors are still there. What inspired you to continue doing this?
I wanted to do this since I was a little kid. You know, and I still love acting. It's still what I want to do, and I feel so fortunate that I'm, you know, doing something that I want to do and I can make a living at it. I've always felt fortunate about that. And, you know, I mean, I've reached the point in my career after 47 years where I was starting to think that I was just going to start selling beer and trucks and voiceovers, you know. The acting thing was, you know, not going on really so much. And then last year, I got very busy and did a couple of films and did a series, and you know, it was a great year. And this was probably the highlight of the whole thing, as they say.
Okay, what is the most valuable thing that life has for you?
I think the fact that, you know, I have work and I have love in my life. You know, I just feel like I'm blessed. I feel very, very fortunate.
Hollywood is very hard to keep love and stable couples. How do you do it?
We work at it. We work at it. Being married is not a piece of cake by any means, wherever you live. You know, you share what you share, and you respect one another, and love one another, and you know, there's times when it gets tough.
Are you romantic?
I think I'm definitely romantic, yeah. Blythe has the thing that a comment that she makes about her husband, Bruce Paltrow, who's deceased, and his thing was the reason they stayed married is because neither one of them wanted to get divorced at the same time. You know? So, you know, I think that's probably true of a lot of people.
What is about Western and you?
I just love the Western genre. All my family's from the Southwest, with the exception of me. I was born and raised in Sacramento, California. But the Western spoke to me as a child. You know, going to Saturday matinees and seeing those early day Westerns, it was really the thing that made me want to be an actor. And I've been very fortunate to have Western roles come my way. I used to kind of bristle at being boxed into that Western genre, but I've since figured out that it's just good fortune for me. I love doing them.
Please go see I'll See You in My Dreams in the movie theaters now. It's great. It's funny. It's sad. It's sweet. It's real. Right, Sam?
It's a slice of life. Indeed it is. People that retire with all their money, they don't know what to do with themselves. I didn't want to end up like that. I don't like being alone.
Is there something you'd like to share with the group? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. People can spend their whole lives trying to find that feeling, and in the end, everybody gets it. 'Cause I cried a river over you. Hey, actually, you still have any of that medical marijuana?
It's got to warm up. I know what I'm doing. All right, let's get this going.
You guys having a party?